There are three ways to paint skirting boards. Most people only know one, and one of them will save you a lot of time. Let me show you all three so you can decide which one suits you. Now before we even talk about methods, prep is everything. Always cover your floors. Not because you're clumsy, because accidents do happen. You can literally run tape around the skirtings, but I'm using this floor protector because it gives me a big space to work with. Give your skirtings a light sanding. I'm using 120 grit sandpaper. You want to make sure you sand it, especially if the skirtings is glossy. Because if it is glossy, the paint will not stick. Now usually we will prime the skirtings first, but because they are new, they came pre-primed, so we do not have to prime them. If there are gaps, caulk them properly and make sure you leave them overnight. If you won't leave it overnight, the caulk won't cure, and when you paint over it, it will start to crack, and that will look bad. Before painting, make sure you dust everything off. I'm using this dust brush, but you can use any normal brush. Once that's done, let's get into three methods. Method 1 is the tape method. This is the safest option if you're not confident cutting in freehand. I'm using green FrogTape here because it seals better. Now here's a trick most people don't know. Before painting your skirtings white or any color you want, on the edge of the tape, paint the tape with the same color as your walls. It seals the tape. And then let it dry. Now once that dried, you apply the first coat, literally just over it like this, without worrying about getting anywhere. Now you wait for it to dry. Now once the first coat has dried, you apply the second coat. Now this time you don't need to wait for it to dry. So you can just take the tape off and you got a straight line. Method 2 is painting the skirtings first. And the paint I'm using is Dulux Eggshell Low Sheen Pure Brilliant White. It's very good for the woodwork. As you can see, I have painted the skirtings already. Now this only works if you're painting the walls as well. You load your brush and your brush should look like this. Taking the excess off. And here you go. So that's your second method, depending on how confident you are. Method 3 is painting the wall first. I'm using Arroworthy 2 inches angled brush for this. Dip your paint in, make sure it's not overloaded. Clean that nicely. Your paintbrush should be looking like this. Then what you do is, you start at the bottom here. And that takes the excess of the paint off. And then you go slowly and use your angle to cut in. Your skirtings should look like this. So which one should you use? If you're painting first time, tape it. It's slower but safer. If you're confident, freehand is quicker. Pick the method that matches your skill level. There's no right or wrong, just what works best for you.